11 Things that are more important to a guy than her body. A woman's body plays a huge role in attracting men to her, since it's probably the first thing that men see in a woman. It will however surprise you to realize that, although a woman's body is very important to a man, men would choose to have a woman with other physical and character qualities over a gorgeous body. As controversial as the above statement sounds, there is a lot of truth in it. Here are 11 things men consider more important than a woman's body with regard to a serious relationship and especially marriage. One. Respectfulness. Nothing is more essential to a man in a relationship than a lady who shows him respect, paying little heed to the difference in the amounts on their paychecks. It does not matter if you work on the 10th floor with the board members while he is at the basement with the IT guys, men demand respect. Men need the assurance that if they settle down with you, they will be able to make major decisions in the direction of your life together, but that cannot be the case if the women they want to settle down with do not respect them. 2. Intelligence. Women are under the false perception that men like the idea of an intelligent woman, but they would rather not date one because they would feel intimidated. On the contrary, men want a woman who can challenge them on an intellectual level. Intelligent women are sexy, interesting, and they attract many men. No man wants to have an intellectually challenged bimbo who needs explanations and instructions for everything from how to use a blender to what's going on in the news. 3. Thankfulness. Men are wired to be the suppliers and defenders, and a decent man will assume out this part faultlessly. A lady who knows how to welcome all that her man does with a specific end goal to secure and accommodate her is exceptionally appealing to the man, and her state of mind urges the man to continue doing what he is doing. Men need ladies who appreciate their diligent work and welcome them for it on the grounds that such gratefulness makes them feel great and it helps them to love their ladies considerably more. A lady who acknowledges even the smallest things will dependably get the man, regardless of the fact that she is competing with the supermodels. 4. Ability to listen. Men would rather date women who make deliberate efforts to understand what they say and try to communicate every time, as opposed to those who only see things from their perspective. When it comes to relationships, men always want to wear the pants, and this means that their words matter. However, a woman's ability to listen does not mean that she has to agree with everything a man says. It means that she is willing to go out of her way to understand her man and work towards a compromise with him. Men know that a woman who can listen is a keeper, and they will do everything they can to make them feel special every day. Five. Caring. Most men put up a tough front, especially when dealing with women, but they all secretly want someone who will love and care for them just like their mothers did. As much as men are wired to take up the strong protector role in the family, caring for your man will make him love you even more. Caring for your man shows that you are not only after his physical and financial well-being, but that you genuinely care about him. When you care for your man, you encourage him to care for you as well, and that is how you jump from being girlfriend material to becoming wife material. 6. Confidence. Confidence is a good character trait to have if you want to attract a serious man into your life. Men are not attracted to wimps who hide in the shadows instead of stepping out with confidence. Always speak your mind, go after your goals, and make your intentions known in confidence if you want to attract a certain man. Men do not want a woman who is afraid and apologetic all the time, because such women end up being annoying. Confidence begets confidence, hence if you want to attract a seriously confident man, you also have to play the part. 7. Fashion sense. Women love fashion and dressing up to feel good. Men do not particularly fancy the type of woman whose good day comprises of an oversized t-shirt and mommy jeans from the 80s. A woman should dress to flatter her body so that she can attract the attention of a man. If you want to be seen as a woman, be fashion-forward and dress to attract attention. The good thing with fashion nowadays is that you do not have to own a Vogue collection closet straight out of the New York Fashion Week. Just dress to flatter your body, accessorize, and keep with the trends. 8. High standards. Men want women who have high standards when looking for a mate. As much as the Cinderella stories where the frog turns into a dashing shiny prince are overdone, every man wants to feel like a king in his relationship with his woman. If you only date the deadbeat men from next door, you set the standard too low and you will seldom attract a high-class man. Men do not want to feel as if you settled for them from lack of other prospects. Women have to set the bar high in order to catch the big fish in the sea. (9) A beautiful face. As much as people like to say that beauty without brains is worthless, men beg to differ. The first thing men notice when they look at women is their face, and the attraction begins there. You find rich fat men with supermodels on their arms, and seldom do you find them with aeronautical engineers who are not that attractive because nobody can see their brain. A woman should at least make efforts to make her face appealing to men as opposed to walking around with a unibrow. Men want a woman that they can hold hands with in public and feel proud of because she is appealing to the eye. 10. Cooking skills. This is the big one. The modern independent woman has a 5-bedroom mansion with 6 bathrooms and 2 kitchens, but she uses all the rooms in the house except the 2 kitchens. If you have a drawer in your kitchen full of take-out menus instead of recipes, you are the type of woman that men do not want. No man wants to host his parents for dinner only to have his woman order Chinese for them. Men want a woman who can cook up a storm and feed his whole clan should they happen to visit. You do not have to be a gourmet chef, but at least learn how to fry, sauté, boil, poach, steam, garnish, serve, and bake stuff. 11. Honesty and faithfulness. Ask any man in a relationship what his number 1 deal breaker is, and the chances are that he will say that it is dishonesty and unfaithfulness. Men want women who they can trust and depend on, regardless of the time or distance between them. Honesty and faithfulness are hard to come by these days, since people have put less weight on monogamy and more weight on their current feelings of infatuation and happiness. Men are territorial, they do not like to share their most important things, especially their women. A man will most likely not forgive you if he finds out that you have not been faithful to him.